Hi everybody, welcome to Marvel Horse TV. And yeah, it is a very poor game, very poor result. Still Liverpool 3. Now, I did a preview saying that we probably could sneak a draw if, and that is a big fucking if, we could isolate the weakened defence and midfield, but it seemed like that was wishful thinking after all, and they really slapped us. The people saying Liverpool are worst Premier League champions ever, you can understand people saying that, but for me, Liverpool he pressed us, he scooped us in the midfield. Um, I think this was a Liverpool slowly but surely returning to like the Liverpool last season when he won the league and the season before, and like a point behind. Um, but yeah, I think overall it was for us. I think we were too passive, but I think it's Liverpool was making us that passive. Um, you know, we were often playing the ball long, and I think we knew that if we played the ball short, especially with the players that we have that are kind of fearful to play it from the back sometimes. Not fearful, but I think we played into Liverpool's hands, and I think it was a not tactical masterclass, but I think Klopp did try and press the front of the failure. That's why they won the game and dominated. It really was a return to the old Liverpool, and I think for them, they'll go. I think they probably should get top four. I'll be surprised if they don't. They're gonna have, they can catch up. They've got 8 or whatever, so they should really top four. Champions League, I don't think they're good enough. I think I'm in it overall, but as the league, I think they should be the Champions League next season by the top four leagues. As for us, I think we just need to put our hand up and say Liverpool are a better team, but I was not expecting us really be. And let's face it, Liverpool, they really did. It was a dominating performance. They had by far more possession, more chances, and let's be leadership to leadership. And I think Liverpool, their quality made it. Um, so that's just my overall view. So let me give my some deeper thoughts here on just uh, hopefully you can all see that. Uh, just bear with me a moment. Yeah, hopefully that's better. So, yeah, that was poor. Really, I see anything I can describe it as. So these are some themes that I picked out. Tactics have already mentioned. Um, Actually, just bear with me. I'll just embolden all this so it's easier to read. Um, so yeah, tactics I've already mentioned. Klopp did press us in midfield. For Odegaard was the man that got us space. Partey was on the one, so Partey I thought, but Ceballos, well, I'll talk about him later. We didn't close him down, considering they had Kabak in their defence, he's a youth. But to be fair, he played well, but because he didn't have much on, we didn't test it. If we tested him, then whatever. Robertson and Trent got forward well for them. I think Trent got an assist in it, so I think for their first goal. Again, I think we allowed them really to press forward. We contained their forward line well to start off with. Mane was trying to get in behind, but we did block off. Same with Salah, but more in the second half, I think their quality just told. More so Salah than Mane's, obviously, since Salah scored. As I say, quality told as did Jota's towards the end. Jota was a difference for them, obviously. Fabinho Million was solid in the midfield. Partey was handicapped by Ceballos. I thought Partey did well. I thought he did win the ball, he did progress it well. But Ceballos was weak. He was a one-man midfielder, and you're never going to win against their quality. Arteta was still the changes he should have kept Ceballos on 2-0. And let's be frank, Liverpool still are better than us. As a 3 again, they could fall, but I don't think they will win the Champions League again. I can't see these. I'm not saying they can't win, I just think Bayern is too strong. Yeah. For us, we can win Europe. I don't see why not. But we're lucky to have 8th. That's just as it is. The only goals that should through was one of cases. Gabriel has locked for most part of the match, but the second goal, I think he let him in way too easy. Yes, you can say Leno, but maybe Leno was thinking in the back of his mind, all right, cool, Gabriel's got this. So he probably didn't think, maybe, but I still would place most of the game for that for Gabriel. Even though I thought overall he did keep Salah quiet, but again he folded towards the end. Holding and Chambers letting Jota too easily for his goal, that should be. Yes, you can say the cross was well placed, but I think we should have been tighter and marked him better. The Tierney injury, hopefully he's okay for the European games. Our captain, Aubameyang, Laka, they were weak. You can say they didn't get service, but their job tonight wasn't just to get service and score goals, it was to press their defence. And they didn't do that. I think Pepe didn't press and create. Whenever he got the ball, he didn't hold on to it. He was running into empty space and empty channels. It was poor. Ceballos, but please leave the club. Wasted 2 years on loan for what? Nothing. One good game against Burnley at home, 18 months ago? Come on now. He's offered little value. He has to go. It's as simple as that. So I'm just going to go through these player ratings briefly. Leno 3, Chambers 3, Holding 3, Gabriel 5. Though I did think he did keep so quiet for the most part. The only reason he gets higher, Tierney a 3. Partey for me was man of the match for us at least. Overall in the game, that's a good question. I can't remember who Sky Sports gave it to, but for the game overall, I would say it has to be a Liverpool player. Probably Jota for his impact. Probably say Jota in my opinion, but for us, it's probably Partey. I think in this game we saw what Partey can bring off to us overall. That he's combative, he can win the ball, but he's not just some destroyer. He can progress it. He does have good long range and short range passing, and he's a good dribbler, and he does have good control. He can try kind of twist and worm his way out of situations where he's under pressure. So I was impressed with Partey, even though it wasn't it was a good performance at least. Ceballos 0. I'm really tempted to give a minus score. I generally am. He's rubbish. We've wasted 2 years, and knowing the club, we're probably paying most of his wages. Look, I respect Real Madrid, the biggest football club in the world, right? I think it's unquestionable. United fans will disagree, but well, that's for them. But for me, biggest football club in the world. But they finessed us. Zizou, I rate to one of the GOATs as a player. As a manager, not many managers have ever won 3 Champions Leagues in a row. You gotta give ultra kudos to him, but he and Real Madrid have finessed us for 2 seasons, giving us this man on loan. No, sorry, send him back right now. He's added nothing. Aubameyang 1, poor. Laka 1, poor. Pepe 1, poor. Odegaard, as I said above, really was. I think again it was a midfield press, and I think that's why I say Klopp tactic Arteta. I think that was his game all along. Because everyone knows that Odegaard's been playing well lately, and I think Arteta has to go back to the drawing board a bit tactically. But that's just how the shit rolls. That's how things happen. And I think to some extent that's why Liverpool have not done as well this season. I think it's a combination of factors for them, but I think one major factor is that they've been found out tactically a bit. People have realised that his pressing game. But today it was on point, and I think that's the main reason that we lost. Liverpool simply got better players, they have a better manager, they had a better tactical plan. It's that simple. Um, El Neni, I'll give a 3. He was alright. Martinelli, 2, he was trying. Suarez, I think by the time he came on, actually no, he came on before half time, but even with Tierney, I still think we may have lost, or at least been extremely lucky to sneak a draw. So Suarez, I'll give a 4. He did all he could. And for Arteta, again, I think Klopp did bully us, let's be frank. Liverpool got injured side. Fabinho pressed us in the middle and final thirds especially. We deserved to lose this game. And Liverpool looked like somewhat in themselves and could seek top 4. I think they generally can. But for us, thankfully, as it says there, I'll take a part because I want to stand out. For us, which we deserve to take. It's as simple as that. So, not the best of games, not the best of results. Liverpool really, they're not ending the orders. But on this form, they should probably sneak top 4. At least, the Champions League, but we just have to tell Liverpool a better team, better manager, better players, and a better tactical plan. And yeah, I think this is humbling because it shows how far we are behind. But we move on to Europa League. I generally do think we can win that. Slavia Prague will be looking at this and will be thinking, well, shit, we have a guy, but they don't have as good players as Liverpool, so that is, can they execute a similar plan as well? I don't know. And another thing is, just saying this on a positive note, is that we do have a very up and down team. It wouldn't surprise me if we get a very good result against Slavia Prague, because that's just the side we are. We're very up and down, inconsistent. We turn it on like a switch, just like that. So, yeah, Slavia Prague is this or the players, but I still think we can get a good result. Today was poor, and we just have to accept even a little. Are still the champions. City has not won it yet. They're still a way better team than us. The better manager, better players. And today they had better. And even though we are the Arsenal, we have our place in the league and we deserve to be in mid-table. It's as simple as that. So yeah, thanks for listening.